Hi friends, it's Leslie from Avalon Acres Farm. Today I'm going to start working on my Roxy's Journal of Stitchery. I did this drawing. Ooh, it's coming apart, darn it. I was making a drawing of how I wanted to do my garden in the backyard. And I hadn't been planning on doing Roxy's Journal of Stitchery because my hands just got really burnt out. The arthritis from the other one. I never even finished the other one yet. Last one. And I don't know. I kind of went into a funk and couldn't work on it. So, but I've been seeing everybody's from the Facebook page and on Instagram and YouTube and really getting inspired. And then I drew this silly picture of how I want to make the garden out back. And I'm looking at it, it's like, hey, this could be my down the garden path. And I don't know if you can see it. I'm not gonna do, I got my spool, but I'm not gonna do it on the spool. I'm just gonna do like a wall hanging or something. And the way this is gonna go is I'm gonna have the back of our house here in the background, and then I'll build everything in front of it, and we're going to be putting a fence around everything, and I'll actually have three garden gates, because I'll have here one at the back, one over on the side of the house here, and one over on this side of the house here. And there's our back door, and Scott will be building a little porch. I kind of want to have a whole porch, but we'll start out small with a little porch. And then this is the little building he built for our propane tank for my stove. And then I'm going to have a lilac bush right next to my window, because this is my window that I'm looking out of right now. And I want to have a lilac bush right next to it. And then I'll have an arbor on this gate and roses, climbing roses, growing around it. Now these trees aren't actually, they're further back in reality, but in the picture I drew them in here. And because I was thinking of expanding this into the woods. I don't know. But so this isn't to scale at all, because the trees are probably right on the other side of this fence here. So, but I mean, we've got trees everywhere. I've got a big tree here that's going to have to come down. And well, actually Scott cut it down, but he just cut it down, and now it's growing tons of, what do you call them? Well, not branches, but it was a maple, and now there's like 20 maples. Little maples. So that's like, I think it's like right here, and that's gonna have to come down. But anyway, so I've got my back porch. I'm gonna have clematis growing up to my window. This is my kitchen window. And then have a lilac bush here, and then the roses here, and then I'm gonna plant natural pesticides like mint and other things against the house all along it, because we get ants really bad in the spring, especially when it's been raining forever. So I'm going to start growing like a bunch of mint and other things that will deter them from the house. And then you come down the path, and on this side it goes into this circle area, and we're going to build a herb spiral. I had one years ago at our first little farm, and I will insert a picture here. And so I have a herb spiral here with kitchen herbs growing up it. And then I'll have medicinal herbs growing on either side of the circle. And then it'll open up into a little area where we'll have a table and chairs and stuff. And I want to have peonies, and we're going to grow, we're going to plant a couple peach trees, a bunch of apple trees, and over here I've got cherry trees over here. And then this will be like a wildflower garden all along the fence. Probably on both sides of the fences, actually. I mean, this isn't our whole yard. Our yard goes far beyond this, but this is doable within the our age and our energy ability. So, now when I do this on my fabric, I'm just going to have the path go straight across instead of jig-jagging. So it'll go straight across to this gate that'll go to the rest of the yard there. And then it goes all the way over to the other side at the other end of the house. And the gate, the fence will go around this way. And then we'll have large beds for different things. And I'll have my gardening shed here. I'm going to have another arbor over this. I'm probably going to put an arbor over this too. But I'll have an arbor over this gate, and then some gorgeous flowers. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to put there. And then that's, I mean, that's basically the gist of it. So back here against the house, I'm going to grow sunflowers, because the back of the house is south facing. So this is a perfect spot for sunflowers here. So we'll have sunflowers, and then that's my mom's room there. And yeah. Then I'll have my salads, tomatoes, cucumbers, and peppers, and onions, and leeks, and garlic, and potatoes, cabbage. I'm thinking possibly right here I might put a greenhouse, because we are going to eventually have a greenhouse too. Just a little one so I can start seeds, because I don't have any space to do it in the house. So that is the plans for my yard. Okay. So having shown that, I've got, excuse me, my fabric here. I don't have anything sewn down yet, but this gold fabric here will be the house. This is what I'm going to use for the roof, because our roof is a metal roof, and its color is copper penny. And I just thought, oh, that's cute. Because, you know, it's got the lines in the roof that could be like the lines. So I'm going to do this for the roof. And basically, I mean, that's as far as I've gotten. So, I left space on either side in case I want to expand, or if I'm running out of room. Let's see. Looking at this, here's the end of the house here, so the garden shed will be here, and the path will come up to the gate here. And then we'll have the arbor and stuff, and then the cherry trees will be here. And the path is pretty much just going to go along here. And let's see, the back door is about here. So it'll come down there. And then the herb spiral is going to be like right around here. Or maybe more further in. So that's basically what I have so far. I've just been looking for pieces of background fabrics to put on, and then I'll just layer it, you know, with other stuff. And the usual cat hair and lint. Excuse me, I need to get a drink. Okay, so that's the grand plan. So I don't know. I kind of like, I measured the width of how the house is here, and then I cut the piece of fabric out here, but I think it's too far up. I kind of wish I had made this wider. And you know what? As a matter of fact, I might just get another piece and make it wider. I have a tendency to make things very large. I mean, this, it's a little wider than my paper here, but I wanted to have room for shrinkage and for putting a binding on it when it's done. But now I'm thinking maybe I should have it bigger. So basically what I'm going to do is, once I've got all my background on, I'm going to start in order of how the prompts have been given. So I'll do my fences, or my garden gates. Oh, actually, it's wildflowers first. So I'll do all my wildflowers, where, in, you know, all the different places that they're going to be. And then I'll do my gates. And then I've got my gardens and my scarecrow, and I'll have a wheelbarrow around here somewhere as well. And I'm going to do pots of flowers here. I might do some on either side of the stairwell. I think I'm going to put like another seating area over here. I just put this bed here just to fill in the space, but I think I might make another seating area here. And then if I do, either that or I'll put the greenhouse here. I don't know. This isn't, it's not written in stone. It could change, because I mean, I know I have my shed, but I really kind of want to have a greenhouse too. And since in reality we are going to be having a greenhouse, even if it's just a little what do you call those, polytunnels or something, but I mean, there is going to be something for me to start seeds in. So I mean, it could even be well, I don't know, but that's about the gist of it. So I am going to ponder making my piece of fabric bigger. No, you know what? I'm not going to do that. Nope. We will keep it as I planned it, and I will make changes accordingly as needed. So I don't know if I was... Oh, let me show you. I've got all sorts of stuff in here that I'll use. I was thinking of taking this fabric and maybe using it for the fences. And you know, maybe like cutting it in half or something. Either that or I'll use it as trellis, or like when I do my cucumber beds and my squash beds, I usually have cattle panels in the beds so they can grow up, and instead of like spreading out all over into the other areas. So I could use this for that too. I mean, I could use it for fences as well, but this is just a bunch. But this fabric is what I'm going to use for my path. And I thought it looked cool, like I think that, let's see, no, this goes, oh, I had it in order and I messed it up. That goes into where the shed is. This will go, why do I feel like I'm missing some pieces? Or no, I'm way too far out, that's why. Because the shed's right here. And is this the one that comes down? Yeah, okay, this is the one that comes down from the house. So we've got, gotta remember what my grand plan was. I had that like that, and this over here. And then this little piece goes to the shed. So that's going to be my little, like, brick path. Now, in reality, it's probably going to be either wood chips or gravel. But I can dream, right? So I thought that was awesome. Okay, so that's my path. And actually I have to, you've got the herb spiral here, and then the medicinal gardens come around it, but then it's open here to come into this seating space here. And right here is where the other gate is, and this would take us to the front of the house where it's fenced in for the dog and stuff, and I'm gonna have like an English cottage garden up there eventually. But so what was my point? Oh, I probably need a little path that comes from this opening here where the herb spiral ends over here to this gate, and maybe along here too. I might just do like gravel-ish kind of stuff, because this would be too big, but that's that. Okay, so I think the first thing I want to get down for sure is the building, and I think it's like too high up. Let me see. I really got it. Because I gotta have room to put the roof on. And see, now this is where I'm like, oh, I need to make my thing wider. No, work within the space you built. Come on. Okay, this pin is my center. So this is where the center of the house would be. This is where the path would be coming down to this gate. Okay. I haven't touched, I got this together like a week ago, and because I was sick, I haven't touched it since. So I'm going to move this over a little bit. I'm just going to put some pins in here just to kind of tack it down, because I hate sewing around pins. But better to have it down. somewhat. Then I'll use this thread, and I'm basically going to just do the invisible stitch across it. That's too big. Alright, let's see if I can. When I was sick last weekend, I had a migraine, and ever since my eyes aren't very clear. Okay, let's get these up here so I don't get caught on them. Push that back that way. Ow. First thing I did when I got this out today, I had it folded up and stuff, and immediately started puncturing myself with pins. And get this top down, then I can take the pins out. So you just make very short stitches in the front and then do big long stitches in the back. And so it's invisible on the front, basically, for the most part. Ow. Okay, you're going. My biggest concern is not bunching up the background fabric, because I tended to do that with my other blocks. So I'm trying to not pull tight and make sure I'm stretching as I'm sewing. Oh, no, 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 no. Almost did it backwards there.
Oh, no.
I'm excited to start a new project. And I mean, we won't even be able to think about starting the garden project, probably, if things go as they have been going, until May, June. And because our property is just mud all spring. It's so muddy. And I mean, we have to just plow the whole backyard so we can try and get the ground even, because it's very, the property that we live on for years was a corn field and a soybean field, and so there's a lot of ruts everywhere. We haven't really had a chance yet to address them, so starting this little garden area, which it really isn't little, it's going to be big. And like I said, I mean, we have 3 acres altogether. I'm thinking that this garden I have planned right behind the house is probably going to be a 1/4 acre itself, if not bigger. But a lot of our acreage is also in the woods too. Alright. Okay. So I'm going to continue this, and I will put you on pause because you don't want to watch me straight stitching. Turn it around. And yeah, I think I'll just end the video here. This is me starting, and once I have all my background down and ready to start putting things down, I will make a new video. So thank you for watching. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I hope you want to stick around. I do slow stitching, I do junk journaling, I do happy planner, decorating, all sorts of stuff, crochet, all sorts of stuff. So I'll be doing different things all the time. But I'll have like big projects like this and the journals that I'm working on and so on. So if you're interested in that, please hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell, and it'll let you know when I upload some new videos. And for my existing subscribers, thank you. To my new subscribers that I have just gained, welcome. I'm so glad you're here, and I sure hope you like it enough to stick around. I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Here, we'll put this on to... Ta-da! I don't know how well you can see that, but that's the plan. Okay, bye.